Oh my lord. Alright. Hey guys, it's me, Little Squawker, and today I was at my mother's craft fair helping her out, and I managed to finish The Crown by Kiara Cass, and this is the very last book of the series. And as soon as I finished it, I was on the verge of crying because I finished the series, and usually I don't finish a series like so close together. Like Hunger Games, it took me almost my whole entire junior high just to finish it. But this one I started in December and I worked my way up to now. So yeah, I will be doing a separate video on my review of the selection series as a whole, probably tomorrow. But yeah, so let's get started. The Crown is the very last book of the selection series, and we open up. If you haven't read The Heir, please don't watch this video. Please read The Heir. Go watch my review for The Heir, read The Crown, and then go watch this video, because it's going to be spoiler if you haven't seen any of my videos on my channel. Anyway, so the book, The Crown, is the last book in the selection series, and we open up with Edelane grieving over her mother after she got a heart attack due to the oldest son, aka Edlane's twin, eloping to the Princess of France. And personally, that took me by surprise with the whole heart attack thing, because I understand as a mother, you are pretty stressed out when your son leaves, let alone not telling you, let alone elope. But then again, you could have also saw it coming because you knew they were going to get married, but you just didn't know when. And so we open up with Edelane still grieving over her mother after she gets a heart attack, and she's kind of in a coma. And then we also open up with Edelane announcing the Elite. And whew, I have so many cards from the, what's it called? I think she opened up having, she had the Elite as Gunnar, Kyle, Ian, Hale, Fox, and Henry, along with Eric being at Henry's side at the same time. And now, I just want to talk about the suitors real quick, because the suitors, I feel like they didn't get enough limelight as they did when America had her first 3 book selection, Elite and the One, which I will also link down below. And personally, I feel like it was focused on Edelane. Yes, she is also she is ruling a country, and she also has selection tied on top of that, boy drama on top of that, and now we have a brand new character who I will also later talk about later on in the video. And when Gunnar said he was going to leave, he had a perfect valid reason on why he was leaving, and how he feels like he didn't feel he didn't feel it hurt. He thought the selection was a very good process, and he was very surprised that he made it this far. But at the same time, we really have to think about it, because Edelane really did keep him because of the poem from The Heir. And if you haven't read The Heir, there's a moment in The Heir where the boys have like a talent show thing to persuade Edelane just to keep her calm and sane. And Gunnar said a poem, and that was basically the sole reason why Edelane kept him. And when he said his reason, I was very happy for him, because he was the only character that actually did something right in the whole entire book, let alone the only suitor who did something right. And yeah, let's talk about Ian and Hale for a quick minute, because I did not expect that at all. I'm literally sitting in my chair at my mom's craft fair, and people are like walking by, and then I start screaming because of this ship I never saw coming. We never saw the two together at all throughout the whole selection series. And when Hale says that, oh, I don't love you, I love Ian, I was like, what? Explain yourself. And so he did explain himself. But at the same time, I feel like that's not a good enough explanation. Yes, I know you were a closeted homosexual throughout the whole entire series, but at the same time, that's not a given reason. If we saw more character time between you two, that will explain a lot. And then we will start to kind of hint up like, hey, he is a closeted homosexual, and yeah. But no, we didn't see that coming at all. I feel like Kiara Cass was kind of like rushing things so that way we could finally get to the top 3 or the top 2 in this case. And the way that Adelaine handled it, she handled that news with grace because she thought it was about her because of what was happening with the new character that we were introduced to and her mother and her father and all this drama. She handled it with grace, which I liked. Another thing I also want to talk about is this new character. I really don't like this new character. Everybody says, in almost every single book review of The Heir and The Crown that I have seen, everybody does not like Adelaide because she is a snobby, whiny, brat, attention whore. Have you met the new character, whose name I can't say, so I'm just gonna call him M. And I feel like M was a total snob because, like, he wanted the crown. Yes, I know that we didn't see enough character development in him throughout the whole entire thing. But still, like, can we all just take a moment from that? And I feel like M should have had more character time in The Heir, so we have a feeling of knowing who he is and knowing his presence versus having him featured in this book that is only 272 pages. So yes, he did make an entrance and yes, he did do so much, but at the same time, he has done nothing. Yes, he helped Adelaide and stuff, but still, he could have had more time in The Heir. I felt like so much explanation could have happened in The Heir, and The Heir could have been a little bit longer, and some parts of The Heir could have been cut out. And so, yeah, let's also talk about Kyle for a minute. Jesus Christ, oh my god. So, yes, he is very passionate about his job, and I am very passionate about YouTube and cello and history. But at the same time, he shouldn't be banished for it. If he wants to pursue you, if he wants to be with you, he is willing to quit everything for you. Take that chance, because not a lot of guys are like that. And the fact that she banished him, but said he could come on the certain 3 days of the year. What was this? I even thought that Kyle was going to be the one because of all the stuff that happened in The Heir, because Kyle was featured, or not featured, he had a lot of screen time in The Heir, so everybody thought that Kyle was going to be the one. And let's also talk about Henry, because I also thought he was going to be the one, the way that he treats Adelaide like he is the only person, or she is the only person on Earth. And again, not a lot of guys are like that, but then again, what he did do in the end, which I still trying to wrap my head around, and this affair ended, I think, at least an hour ago. Henry said that Adelaide should go with Eric. Eric didn't really have a lot of screen time as well, which I also thought was very weird because, oh my god, I can't even begin to, like, say what, oh my god, yes, they are a cute couple, like, I didn't realize it now, but after watching Gabby from Read Books Read, I will also link her review of The Crown down below in the description. I feel like after watching her video, it started to make sense why Eric wasn't really a choice-worthy person, because yes, she is breaking the rules in the book of selections, but at the same time, Eric was kind of like one of the selection or suitors, because even though he didn't do like all the stuff, he still cared for her as if he were in the competition. And oh my god, I just can't, like, I'm pretty speechless about that ending because I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. And So, ending and rate. I can't describe relationships at the moment because there are so many. I will describe them down in my blog post, which I will also feature down below in the description. I gave this book a 4.5 out of 5 stars because of the fact that the ending I did not expect. Probably nobody expect. The fact that so much happened in 278 pages, I felt like the book could have been a lot longer with that, but then again, it was Kiara Cass's choice. And at the same time, I felt like Edelane's decisions were a bit too, like, not processed well enough in her head because of the fact that she only has like 3 months to technically do the selection. And I don't know, like, the book itself, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. So yeah, I am going to a concert tomorrow, so I will be filming this video back, or I will be filming my selection series wrap up probably right after this video, so I can get all my thoughts out about the selection, because I don't think I will have enough time tomorrow, because I'm going to be getting ready for the concert, to film this video, if that makes any sense. So, yeah. I will see you guys next time. Be sure to check out all the links I have down in my description. Be sure to subscribe and like this video, and comment below, whether or not you read the selection series, and if so, what are your thoughts about it. So yeah, I will see you guys next time.